Hey, people. Welcome to Dab and Devotional. 3 o'clock on a Thursday. 3 o'clock is right when people start pissing me the fuck off. So that's exactly why we do this Dab and Devotional at 3 p.m. But before we get started, we have a package. Yes, we do. We have a package from Optimum Formula, our favorite peptide sponsor. Let's make sure is my text on there? Yes, it is. Boom. Look at that. I even got some little chat commands off to the side right now. And let me know if any of those at work. Wait, does it stay on there? I was hoping it would stay on there. Does it not stay there? I want it to stay there forever. How do I make it stay there? Boom. Yeah, lock. All right, hopefully that means it's going to stay there. Yeah, there's my chat commands right there. And one of them, exclamation point peptides, just sent me a package. Ooh, double sealed. What do we got in here? Ooh, big boys, big boys. CJC. Oh, this is the muscle building shit. This is the muscle building shit. Here we got $880 worth. Oh, you know what? This is not for me. This is for a friend. That's why. Oh yeah, this is for Dr. Nicole. Duh. Okay, well, I got all of her stuff. Dang, I thought it was a package for me. I thought it was a package for me. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Alright, we're going to get started with Dab and Devotional. Tap in. Where are you guys from? Where are you guys calling in from today? Calling in from work? Where are you at? Are you driving home? Is it if it's for me, it's the start of the third quarter. 3 p.m. It's like my halfway point throughout the day. If you're on the East Coast, you're like 6 p.m. What up, round? Yeah, dude. Had to start something new. I had that mustache since January. I've had this whole 2026, and it's been okay. The first half of 2026 has been all right, but I wanna finish it stronger. We're in the third quarter. Literally, we're in the third quarter. I'm gonna flip my camera around so that the image won't be all flipped on me. I like it when it's not flipped, so we can have better clips. And then I'll flip it around when we do the discussion. So here we go. Rear, front. Bam! Right there, twin. Right there, twin. All right, I put some chat commands up on the screen, but they went away. I gotta figure out how to keep them up there all the time. How am I looking? A little further back. It's cutting my head off. There we go. All right, today is July 30th. Welcome to Dab and Devotional. Got my bomb rig here today. Gonna heat that bad boy up. Oh. If you want this book, you can hit chat command exclamation point devotional, and a link to this will come up. If you want the dab rig, you can put in exclamation point dab, and you should get a link to that. But yeah, we're gonna hit this Dab and Devotional today. It's 3 o'clock. Why do we do it at 3 o'clock? Because 3 o'clock's right about the time when people start pissing me the fuck off, and I start making questionable decisions. So we do it. This is where we do it. We put it right in the friction point. Put your time with God right in your most dangerous friction point. At least that's what I'm doing. Seems to be working pretty good. All right, let's do my intro. I've been rehearsing this motherfucker. Here we go. Welcome to Dab and Devotional, where we get high and talk to God. Hi, I'm Daniel, and I'm a bipolar bodybuilder that is enhanced, so it's kind of like having a mental disorder on steroids. And I have screwed up a lot of things in my life. I have been walking down the path that God has for me at times, and other times I have done whatever the fuck I want. And so now I'm trying to use this social media and streaming to be able to help keep myself accountable to the plan that God has for me. And if you want to join me, we're here every day at 3 o'clock. Why at 3 o'clock? Because 3 o'clock is right when people start pissing me the fuck off. So we put our dab and devotional, our time with the Creator, in the part of the day where you have the most friction. I used to do these first thing in the morning. I used to do my dab and devotional first thing in the morning because conventional wisdom says start your day off connecting to the Creator and you're going to have a good day, which is probably true. Like it has been true. But what I've noticed is that whenever I do this in the morning, it kind of wears off throughout the day. That awareness of His presence, which we talk about, it kind of wears off. So I've decided to push into the afternoon so that I can I can keep the awareness of God going on throughout the afternoon and into the evening. Because in the evening is when I want to do bad shit. Right? I never want to do bad shit first thing in the morning. It's really easy for me to stay accountable to basically anything first thing in the morning. It's at night. So when the nights get lonely, that my mind starts to wander, my faith starts to wither, and I usually do questionable or bad shit. So this has been helping, and I'm glad you're here with me. Here we go, July 30th. Again, if you want this book, type in !devotional. If you want the dab rig, type in !dab. If you want to get jacked, type in !jacked. If you want peptides, type in !peptides. We got it all. We got it all. If you want to join the Discord, where you get even more of this shit, type in !Discord. Let's get this shit rocking. All right, here we go. July 30th. I'm going to read this and interpret it how I would interpret it. Whatever you think I get wrong, or you want to give me a different perspective on, feel free, put it in the chat. We will go through the chat there at the end. Here we go. Worship me in the beauty of holiness. I created beauty to declare the existence of my holy being. Sometimes I think these are written for chicks. I mean, this was written by a chick, Sarah Young, but they use really soft words like beauty and love and I don't know. You'll hear some of the words. It's written like a chick would write it. So sometimes I have to think a little bit harder and read it a couple times to kind of figure out what it is we're trying to get across here. So, worship me in the beauty of holiness. All right. So what's beauty? Beauty is something that like takes your breath away. It's like enamors you. Like, whoa, like that's really beautiful, right? It could be a beautiful person. It could be a beautiful flower. It could be a beautiful view of the city or mountains or whatever, right? The beauty of holiness. Holiness means perfect. So something that takes your breath away that is also perfect. I created beauty, so He created beauty to declare the existence of my holy being. And what is beauty? It's the thing that's like, oh, damn, that's like, you just can't deny it. It's like something that tastes really good. It's like, oh man, that's probably even better. Like when you taste something that's really, really good and you just like kind of melt, you're just like, oh my God, that tastes so good, right? That's what I'm kind of getting here. Is like, yeah, you can see a really beautiful sunset or something, but I don't know, when you taste something that's really good, that's my shit. I've been craving cheesecake lately. If you're a cheesecake person, I will fucking put cheesecake on anything. I don't care. I love cheesecake. A magnificent rose, I feel like it's like chick shit. A magnificent rose, a hauntingly glorious sunset, oceanic splendor. All right, so he's listing things that are beautiful. A magnificent rose, like The Bachelor, right? A magnificent rose, a hauntingly glorious sunset. So like all the colors, right? Like, oh my God, it's so nice. Oceanic splendor. Oceanic Splendor is a good one. You guys ever just like, you ever been on a boat in the ocean and just, like when I went on a cruise in December and we were out in the ocean on a boat and there was fucking nothing for miles, dude. Now, as far as the eye could see, you're just on the fucking water. Dude, crazy. Crazy to just look out and be like, that's the fucking ocean. And like, it's so deep, the ocean's so fucking deep, like we don't even know what's at the bottom of it. It's that creeps me the fuck out. I hate the ocean, dude. That's why could never have been in the fucking Navy. Hell no. Fuck the ocean. There's sharks in that motherfucker. There's whales. It's fucking salt water, so if you drink too much of it, it'll fucking kill you. Like, get in a rip current. You ever been like washing machined in a fucking rip current before? Oh man, that's some scary shit where the waves are crashing on top. Fuck the ocean. Put fuck the ocean in the chat. But I love the ocean. Like, I love the beach. Love the beach. Heart the beach. Fuck the ocean. I love the beach. Fuck the ocean. I love the ocean until it's deeper than my fucking like neck. I'm all about the shallow end of the ocean, which is the beach. Also, those coral rocks can fuck off too. But yeah, like just think about standing on a beach, the water, like, you know, coming up on your feet and stuff. You're just standing there. And to think, there's another person standing exactly where you are, just on the other side of the fucking world, thinking the same shit, like, holy crap. That's just fucking water out there. Like, it's just, I don't know. The world is weird, dog. And then the planets? What the fuck are the planets? Are you kidding me right now? The fucking solar system? You're telling me that our planet just fucking floats in outer space? Dude. Like, that's what we all believe. We're just fucking just floating around in outer space, which is, I guess, true. I don't have any other reason to not believe it, but I just don't fucking get it. I also, let me know if you guys, flame me in the comments if you think I'm wrong on this. But I refuse to believe, again, exclamation point dab if you want this, exclamation point devotional if you want this. I refuse to believe that all the coolest shit in the universe is somehow all on this planet. Think about that. We got cars, we got planes, we got fucking Samsung phones, we got fucking treadmills, we got fucking AI, right? We got all the cool shit. No other planet got anything cool. It's just a fucking wasteland on every other planet. It's uninhabitable. Come on. Come on. Let me know what your theory is on space. Because that's some shit, right? There's these planets, they just sit, they just do nothing, they just do fucking nothing. While we are on this planet doing fucking everything. Some done add up. All these things were meant to proclaim my presence in the world. Things that are beautiful, things that are glorious, and things that have splendor. Rose, sunset, ocean, all these things were meant to proclaim my presence in the world. Assert fucking dominance. Yo, I made this shit. I did that shit, is basically what he's saying. That's the guy version. The girl version is, I'm as magnificent as a rose, a hauntingly glorious sunset, and oceanic splendor. And for guys, it's like, I did that shit. That's me. Scoreboard, motherfucker. Scoreboard. What have you done? Most people rush past these proclamations without giving them a second thought. Some people use beauty, especially feminine loveliness, to sell their products. I literally just told my entire back-end sales team that we need to start leveraging sex sells. Literally 30 minutes ago. I literally did. I said, dude, we need a fucking a sex sells campaign, and we need an entire email distro on like all the things that men screw up in bed. I know pretty much all of them because I've fucking done everything wrong possible when it comes to any sort of relationship with the opposite sex. I basically fucked everything up, so I have a lot of experience. And because we've just never done anything like that. We've never done anything like that. It's always about like, do you want to grow on Instagram? Do you want to fucking start your own business? Do you want to have an online coaching program? Do you want to, like, it's all the fucking same. Literally, starting a business on the fucking internet using social media, it doesn't even fucking matter what you sell. It's all the same. You run the same fucking play. It's like after you've done it a few times, you're just like, oh, this is just exactly the same as the last time. But anyway, I was just telling my whole sales team that we needed leverage sex sells, and it was going to be like as a kind of a gag because it's been 12 months since I have had sex, which is like a big time accomplishment for me. So we're going to use that as a marketing tool to make more money, which is fucking stupid because money is useless. But we're all caught in the fucking rat race of trying to get as much of it as possible. All right, let's keep going. I'm getting off track. So some people use beauty, especially feminine loveliness, to sell their products. How precious are my children who are awed by nature's beauty. This opens them up to my holy presence. So how precious are my children, I told you this is the chick version, who are awed by nature's beauty. Awed, literally awed. That's like a word that if you say it, it is it. Awe, A-W-E, awe. I'm in awe, right? It's awesome. It's like it is the word. So what he's saying, or what she is saying in her feminine loveliness is, if you are awed, amazed by all of the creations, then this opens you up to his presence. And if you watch 2 days Dab and Devotionals ago, so that would be Tuesday, the 28th, we talked about how you got to have two things as your center focus. You have to have a dual focus. Oh, July 27th. My continual presence and the hope of heaven. Continual presence and the hope of heaven. Ooh, this Amazon truck is pulling up to my house right now, and it's I bought a little 4K camera that goes on your chest, and because I'm gonna go spend time with my kid, and her mom doesn't want her on any of my social media whatsoever. So how do you make sure that somebody is in 0 of your videos? Make them hold the camera. But she's a child, right? And although she could probably film a video, she wouldn't do a very good job. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna mount the fucking camera on her chest, and she's just gonna video me all day long. Come on. Come on, people. That's a good, tell me that's not a great idea. Yep. It's a great idea. There's always a way around it. There's always a way around it. When I got famous on the internet, when I went to go visit my kid last summer. I mean, I was like kind of famous on the internet. I probably had like 100,000 followers or something, like kind of famous, right? Some people kind of know you. And then I went on a trip with my kid for 16 days. And I posted my first ever day in the life 2 days before that. And it went super viral. And then the day I was supposed to go with her, I posted another day in the life. It went viral. So I was like, well, I guess I can't fucking stop. And so I posted 16 day in the lives in a row while I was on a trip with my kid. And she wasn't in any of the videos. Zero. It was try to spend an entire 2 weeks with your kid and film a day in the life and not include the kid. How do you get really creative? This heat, man. There we go. All right, let's keep going. Even before, oh yeah, that Amazon truck really threw me off. So if you are in awe of the creations around you, right? If you're aware of His presence, if you have the dual focus, okay, the dual focus is His presence and the hope of heaven. I think that's what I didn't finish that. Let's see, I'll probably have to go back and edit that. But basically, on July 27th, we read about how you have to have a dual focus in your heart. But the dual focus is His continual presence and the hope of heaven. And so how do you get the presence? It's right here. You have to be in awe of all the things that are created by the Creator. Meaning, if it was created by God, which is fucking everything, then you have to be acknowledging that it is a creation and that you're amazed by it. Right? I'm amazed by fucking space. I'm amazed by those fucking planets. I'm less amazed by the fucking surge protector over there. But it is a creation. I'm less amazed by the people at my accounting firm that pissed me the fuck off because they miss shit and we get fined. But they are created by the Creator, the same one that created me, the same one that said that if I want to be able to recognize His presence, which is one of the things I have to do, then I have to be in awe of all the things created. Fuck! It's like that. It's like that. It's like that because you don't want it to be like that, so it is. That's how it works. That's literally how it works. The thing you don't want to do is the thing you have to do, or the thing you have to do is the thing you don't want to do. It's never like it's never like a sometimes it's easier than other times, but usually it's not fucking easy. Even before you knew me personally, you responded to my creation with wonder. You ever think like how long you've been aware of yourself as a person? Maybe it's just because I'm fucked up and I'm bipolar manic, but I don't, like there was definitely a large chunk of time in my life where I feel like I didn't know myself very well. Or I didn't know my triggers, maybe that's what it was. You know, a kid, like when they're upset, they don't know why they're upset or they're hungry, they just fucking cry. And then they eventually grow out of it as they start to get more aware of their feelings. I think for a long time I didn't know what like any of my triggers were. They would like put me in a bad mood or make my or put me in a good mood. Like now I know. Now I know whenever I'm feeling a certain way, I can usually go back into my day somewhere and go, yep, it was that. It was that message from so and so. It was that thought I had about an ex. And it got me thinking about something. And then I got sad. And then after I got sad, I got short with somebody. And then because I got short with somebody, they kind of snapped back at me. And then now we're in like a little tiff, right? Or I sent a rude text message. Shit like that. Like I don't think I was ever aware of those things. But now I know. And yeah, and the key there, the one is sadness. That's what my therapist says, sadness. He says sadness is a pimp. He's a big black guy, Willie. He says sadness is a pimp. Meaning sadness at times, it'll actually, like you can feel sadness come on. Like put in the comments, put a 1 in the chat if you know what that's like to like feel sadness coming on. Like you can feel it. It literally has a presence, right? You can feel it. And then sometimes it'll like actually make you feel good, right? So like have a good cry or something like that. And like that sadness will feel good. And so my therapist says that's sadness pimping you out, making you feel good for being sad. And then he said, if you're not careful, what happens is if you continue to feel good when you're sad, then depression sets in, right? Sadness's goal is to like kind of weigh you down until it can get depression to come in. And then once depression gets on you, then that's like you can't get out of bed, you have no fucking energy. And then once depression is on you enough, it'll signal off in yourself. And so there's a whole, he wrote a whole book on it. It's pretty cool. Sadness will signal depression, and then sometimes sadness can signal anger. That's the one I get. It's like if I get sad, like my next emotion usually after sadness is anger. And then anger, once anger's on you long enough, then that's like homicide. So it's like all these things that are connected. So I don't know. I talk about that because I think it's neat to think about my triggers and be able to cut them off or avoid them. Avoiding them, yes. Avoid triggers, right? Or be able to be aware of them and then not let them impact you. That's even better. Really close to the end here. Even before you knew me personally, you responded to my creation with wonder. Yeah, true. Right? Again, you don't have to know God to be impressed by the solar system. Right? You don't have to know God to be impressed by a fucking massive fireworks show. Which, for some reason, there's a shit ton of fireworks that went off in my neighborhood yesterday. And we were all standing out in the street, just like watching these random fireworks go off. And I was like, damn, that's fucking sick, right? That's a creation. So even before, you don't need to know God to be able to experience like cool shit. This is a gift, and it carries with it a responsibility. You must declare my glorious being to the world. The whole earth is full of my radiant beauty and my glory. Yeah, okay. So, a bit egotistical there, but that's the whole point, right? That's scoreboard, motherfucker, right? That's like, I did that shit. Top dog, top G, literally top G. God is top G. Somebody put that on a t-shirt. God is top G. Okay, that's Davin Devotional. I'm going to flip the phone around now and read through the chat again. I've never done it this way before, but yeah, I'm not on a computer, and I won't be on a computer for the next week and a half. So we're going to be doing it like this. But yeah, thanks for joining. This will be on YouTube later too. Now we're going to chill. And after this, we got a meal prep too, because we're traveling tomorrow. All right, big brick. Black holes, yeah, fuck yeah, dude, that's crazy. Clean face, dab, boom, it worked. Devotional, my chat things worked. Oh, peptides didn't work. Dang it. Why didn't that one work? I gotta fix that. Jack, did Jacked work? Yes. Awesome. Best peps, damn. I don't know why they didn't show up. But I'm glad Optimum Formula was on. Hunter, what up, dude? Optimum Formula, these guys are here. Optimum Formula, they're the only peptide company. It might piss some people off here, but I would say 95% of the peptide company owners that I've met, they all kind of sketch me out a little bit. I don't know why. I don't know. It's just kind of, sometimes I feel like a little bit sketched out. I don't know why. I don't know why. But I don't feel that way around Hunter. I don't know if it's because that's the guy who owns Optimum. I don't know if it's because I've met him in person and spent time with him on several occasions. Or maybe it's because he's married with kids, or or maybe it's just because he does have a southern accent too. That might be part of it also. I don't know. He's just a pretty likable guy. Pretty likable dude. Yeah, black holes are crazy. Okay, well, I did exactly 30 minutes. If there's no further questions, I'm going to end this stream and then restart up. Or maybe I could do it from here. I don't think so. I think I have to restart the stream. Yeah. But we're going to do a meal prep. Meal prep stream. So I'm going to start that in about 30 minutes. And then after that, we're doing a deep dive on Judy's Family Cafe's Instagram account. We're going to react to Judy's reels. And we're going to talk about why a little sweet Asian lady from Illinois, nowhere Illinois, has one of the most famous breakfast restaurants on the internet. And people travel from miles and miles to go all across the world to go eat Judy's pancakes. And the crazy part is she told me straight up that she doesn't give a fuck about, she does not give a fuck about pancakes. Or sorry, fuck, other way around. She doesn't give a fuck about social media. She just like doesn't even care. She cares about fucking pancakes and pancakes only. And so we're going to figure out what she's doing to make herself so famous and not caring about social media at the same time. All right. See you later. Peace.